What's up, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Robert James Hoffman III. Welcome to episode 2 of the PUNCHROBERT Show! There's nothing that warms my heart more than the sound of a fake audience. Alright guys, let's jump into the first video that I made about how to be a modern day gentleman. Hi, and welcome to another episode of The Guy Rules, the definitive guide to social etiquette for the modern man. We will tell you what's cool and not cool to do in common social situations. In our first guy rule, we will discuss acting gay. It is cool to act gay towards a male peer. It can be very funny to see what kind of reaction you can incite from him. However, if one male peer is already acting gay, it is not cool to act gay back. Two males acting gay towards each other at the same time is not acting, but rather an intimate homosexual experience. In our second guy rule today, we will discuss threesomes. There's nothing wrong with having a threesome with a male peer and an attractive female. However, it is not cool to cheer your male peer on, focus on his actions, or request more than one high five within a 15-minute time period. In our third guy rule today, we will discuss toilet etiquette. If you really have to go and you ask first, it is cool to share a toilet with a male peer. However, if your male peer is seated at the toilet, it is not cool to even ask to share. This is a common mistake, so commit it to memory. In our fourth and final rule today, we will discuss farting. It is cool to fart around your male peer. It can be very funny to see what kind of reaction you can incite from him. However, it is not cool to catch your male peer with his pants down in the locker room and pass him a fart. This is another common oversight, so be sure to resist the temptation. Thanks for watching another episode of The Guy Rules, and we'll see you next time. I really have nothing to say about that video. Alright, let's take a quick break for a word from our sponsors. Penis. The new fragrance from Abercrombie & Fitch. It kind of smells like that in an Abercrombie store, doesn't it? An Abercrombie store just kind of smells like a really elite penis. That's what I think of. I go into Abercrombie, I think it smells like a rich person's dick in here.
We've invited some girls over from acting class to help them with some emotional scenes. We will let them know when it feels like it's not 100% organic.
Now I feel. Because I just don't know what to say. I just can't even go. And I hate it.
No! I don't believe you.
I was a mistake, that I was the reason that everything happened, and that he didn't want to have me as a daughter anymore until I could work my way up to being his daughter again.
What was that? What was that?
So f***ed up.
And every stage I found so strange.
Talk! Cut!
It's joyful.
I don't believe you. No!
The answer is yes. They knew that that was going to happen. Why is everyone like, did they know? Yes, they knew. I took one to the back of the head too, once. Once was enough for me. Alright, let's get into our last video, which is about a disease that killed my father. Hi, this is recording artist Songbird. I'm teaming up with FBED.org to sing for hope. Can you imagine if you couldn't hide it every time you became aroused? Please visit FBED.org today. So I was at the DMV the other day. This Hispanic woman sitting next to me, she just whipped out her titty right then and there and started feeding her kid, man. And I tried to fight it, you know. I did my best and I couldn't. There's nothing I could do. I just popped a big one right there. I felt like such an asshole, but I can't help it. That turns me on, man. That's a titty. I was in my boss's office. I knew she was going to give me a raise, but as she was looking over the sales report, she took a big bite of yogurt and she left a gob on her chin. And you know what that looks like, dude. There's nothing I could have done. I got hard as a rock. I lost all control. Needless to say, I didn't get that raise. All because of my damn full body erection. You're making it really hard with your bare legs and that leotard. Full body erection disorder. Full body erection disorder. Full body erection disorder. Full body erection
Do you have any change? No change? That's not really your mom.
Those girls are the finest girls I've ever seen in my entire life, and I cannot believe that they did the video, but they did. And I'm happy to say that each and every one of those girls is now madly in love with me. I really wish that was true. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Make sure you go to punchrobert.com/gear so you can get yourself a Yes Dance t-shirt. Follow me on Twitter at HoffmanRobert. And make sure you subscribe so you can check out our next episode where me and Justin Bieber are going to sing a love song, Nose to Nose. It could happen.